Okay, live ka no? All day I face the barren waste without the taste of water, cool water. All day and night with throats run dry and souls that cry, pour water, cool, clear water. The nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool of water, cool water. And with the dawn I wake and yawn and carry on to water, cool, clear water. I keep moving down, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil of a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for you and me? The shadows sway and seem to say, tonight we pray for water, cool water. And way up there he'll hear our prayer and show us where there's water, cool, clear water. Dan's heater soul is yearning for just one more day with water, cool water. Like me, I guess he'd like to rest when there's no quest for water, cool, clear water. I keep moving down, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil of a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. And Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for you and me? Clear water, cool, clear water. Okay, I'd like to sing a song from Hank Williams Jr. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are always on my mind. Into these last 9 beers I have shed 1,000,000 tears. You are always on my mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified, and then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. And there's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you are on my lonely mind. It seems my life is true, and I'm so doggone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can move a toe, and then maybe my heart won't hurt me so when there's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Lord, I tried and I tried, but my tears I can't hide. You are on my lonely mind. All these blues that I found have really got me down. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think, 'cause in the last week I ain't slept a wink, and there's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. This time, itry tayo mati Merle Haggard. Hi, Marvin. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I've spent most of my life searching for that four-leaf clover. When you run with me, chasing that rainbow, and honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never all it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you so? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never all it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you so? That's the way love goes. Adanti dua nga viewers ko. Okay, let's try a song from Conway Tweety. Dagito ikan kanta ak ngaykat kwa. Dagito iti ipatpatukar dan no benefit dance. Hindi ka ubing mi. Hindi ka barumi. That was way back in the late 70s and early 80s. So it's kind of familiar. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me. What's the darling? How am I doing? Guess I'm doing fine. At 7 I can't sleep night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and I miss you, and I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling, let me kiss you. Just for old time's sake, let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling, may God bless you. And each step you take bring you closer to the thing you seek to find. Goodbye, darling, I gotta go now. Gotta try to find a way to lose his memories of a love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart to forgive me and come back, darling, I'll be waiting for you. Okay, try tamati kanta ni Randy Travis. Strumming. Alam niyo ito gitara yung sumabay kayo. Key of E. On one hand, I count the reason I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you, and on that hand I see no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought had died. When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. When I first kissed your lips, I feel so alive. I've got a attitude, you girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden hand to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. I look up. This is another old song from Marty Robbins, Yodel Basit. Well, I never thought Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why did you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. Well, the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but why should I go when I couldn't say without you? You got me singing the blues. Well, I felt like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose you, love, dear. Why did you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like lying all night, 'cause I never thought, and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. Now the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but why should I go when I couldn't stay without you? You got me singing the blues. Yodel tilakay. Watashi, hindi naman 62, 70s. Hello, John. The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friend do my request. Let him sing me back home with a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. I recall a Sunday morning, a choir came from town just to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers, there's a song my mama sung. Can I hear it once before we move along? Let him sing me back home with a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. And sing me back home before I die. Just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I miss her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. How could she ever be so foolish? Oh, where could she get such an idea? And just because I asked a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, and just because I saw her then went all to pieces, she thinks I still care. And she thinks I still care. And she thinks I still care. A song from Chris Christopherson. See him wasted on the sidewalk, in his jacket and his jeans, wearing yesterday's misfortune like a smile. Once he had a future full of money, love and dreams, which he spent like it was going out of style. And he keeps right on changing for a better or worse, searching for a shrine he's never found, never knowing he believing he's a blessing or a curse, or if the going up was worth the coming down. He's a poet, he's a picker, he's a prophet, he's a pusher, he's a pilgrim and a preacher, and a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly truth and partly fiction, taking every wrong direction in his lonely way back home. He has tasted good and evil in your bedrooms and your bars, and he's traded in tomorrow for today, running from his devil's lord and reaching for stars, and losing all his love along the way. And his worlds keep right and turning for a better or worse, and all he gets is older and around. From the rocking of the cradle to the rolling of the hearse, the going up was worth the coming down. He's a prophet, he's a picker, he's a pusher, he's a pilgrim and a preacher, and a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly truth and partly fiction, taking every wrong direction on his lonely way back home. There's a lot of wrong directions on the lonely way back home. So how are you holding up? Hold up, how are you doing? This time, the last song ko is a song from Eddie Arnold. The Cattle Call. Para still. The cattle are prowling, the coyotes are hauling way out when the dog is born, where spurs are jingling and a cowboy is singing this lonesome cattle call. Hoo-dee, hoo-hoo, hoo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. He rises in the sun till his day's work is done, and he drowns up the cattle is born. Hoo-dee, singing this cattle call. For hours he'll ride on the range far and wide, when the night winds blow up his squall. His heart is a feather in all kinds of weather. He sings his cattle call. Hoo-dee, hoo-hoo, hoo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. He's brown as a berry from riding the prairie, and he sings with an old western drawl. Hoo-dee, singing this cattle call. Hoo-dee, hoo-hoo, hoo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. What a rotten day these turn out to be. I still can't believe she leaves so easily. She just got all the things, threw them into a pile. Then she loaded the car and said after a while, she'd done this before, and this time she didn't cry. That's why I'm sitting on the front steps, staring down the road, wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. After she packed, when she looked back, there were the tears in her eyes. And that's got me worried, thinking maybe my baby's gotten good at goodbye. All the times before, she'd break down and cry. She'd make her dress, but her heart wasn't set on goodbye. She just wanted me to know what she had to say. Now I'm lost for words when she went away. She may not return, for this time she didn't cry. That's why I'm sitting on the front steps, staring down the road, wondering if she'll come back. This time I don't know. After she packed, when she looked back, there were the tears in your eyes. And that's got me worried, thinking maybe my baby's gotten good at goodbye. Gue udah pakai nyap. Oh, udah pakai message tuh. So let's try a song from Charlie Pride. Natay sa rito yan lately. Before you take another step, there's something you should know about the years ahead and how they'll be. You'll be living in a world where roses hardly ever grow. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers. There'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. Sweetheart, I'll give you all my love in every way I can. But make sure that's what you want while you're still free. The only goal I have for you is in this wedding band. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill and a crystal chandelier. There'll be no fancy clothes and food for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. The Panchi and Lefty. So, how are you doing? How are you? Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. And now you wear your skin like iron. Your breath is hot as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when he said goodbye, and sank into your dream. Panchi was a bandit boy, his horse fast as polished steel. He wore his guns outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Panchi made as much, you know, in the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, but that's the way it goes. And all the petty runners say they could have had him any day. They all let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can sing the blues all night long like he used to. The desert Panchi beat down south, it ended out and left his mom. The dead little Panchi low left the split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. And all the petty runners say they could have had him any day. They all let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Now poets sing how Panchi fell and left us living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story as we're told. Panchi made as much, you know, didn't feel no prayers, it's true. He only did what he had to do. But now he's growing old, and all the petty runners say they could have had him any day. They all let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Okay, thank you for listening. Till next Sunday. You have a good day now.